Recovering from addiction is an uphill battle that can take multiple attempts, and it can especially weigh on not only those who are battling the addiction, but the people who love and care for them. This morning, I bring you the first of our three-part Saving a Generation series.
I'm just so proud of the woman that you're developing into.
It's a bond like no other.
She's my best friend.
But a few years ago, the relationship between 31-year-old Mallory Goff and her mother, Terry Isaac, was strained, almost broken beyond repair.
I almost killed him, the stress and the anxiety and the worry, and it makes me sick.
Mallory struggled with drugs since she was a teen. After she married and had her two children, her addiction only got worse.
I ran from the people that mattered, my family, my kids. It was mainly like the guilt and shame that kept me going.
She ended up losing her kids, went to jail numerous times, and began stealing from her mother to buy drugs.
At the time, it was nothing. It was like I was entitled. I'm her daughter, If it's hers, it's mine.
Oh goodness, we got to know all of the different rehabilitation facilities across the state. Gave her chance after chance after chance, and tried to get her the help she needed. We're giving up hope here. When is she ever going to get it together, or the fear that she wouldn't?
A lot of it is rooted in fear. Like the fear is, what happens if my child dies?
Dory Haddock is the regional director of Bradford Health Services in Little Rock. She says the first step in helping a loved one face their addiction is to acknowledge there is a problem.
There's a lot of shame and guilt in admitting that there's a problem. I think a lot of times the family, loved one, caregivers are well more aware that there's an issue before the patient is.
She also recommends seeking help for yourself before you help your loved one.
Going to Al-Anon, getting into support groups, getting into things that will help them understand that this is not their fault. This is not something they can fix or cure. You can love somebody by making them accountable, and you can love somebody the most by saying, okay, we will walk you through this treatment process, but we're not going to sit back and watch you kill yourself anymore.
We need to talk about it now.
And it's that tough love that Mallory says just may have saved her life.
I think it was hard for her to set those boundaries, but she had to do it. We have a great relationship now.
Laura Monteverde, THV 11 News.
Over the course of 4 years, Mallory went to 5 different rehab programs across the state. Now she actually works at one of the programs she went to while in jail, the Exodus Project. She has her kids back, and she will celebrate 3 years of sobriety this August.